Well, here we are on YouTube. I'm not sure why you're here, but welcome. Welcome to the Welpdom. Ryan, what's happening?
Well, Nathan, have you ever heard of Robert Fripp?
Never heard of Robert Fripp.
Okay.
That does not
Well,
ring any bells.
it's understandable. Right now is 77 years old. His current spouse, who we'll see in this video, his name is Toyah. They've been married since 1986. I don't know much about Toyah, but Mr. Fripp, he was part of the band you might know. I don't know much about him. I really don't. I'm talking on my butt here. But he was part of King Crimson, which was like King Crimson's original. I think we did some King Crimson on our channel. It got blocked. And this song will probably get blocked, to be honest with you. Because Robert Fripp, I believe it's him. I think it's him. He is like, and nobody can use his stuff on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. And he did the album in 1969, which is considered to be, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, if this even goes on YouTube, in the court of the King Crimson, which I think we did together.
Yeah.
Did we not do that one together? Oh,
yeah.
we loved it. We loved it. It was one of it was a favorite reaction of ours. So if this happens to get on YouTube, check out our Patreon because it's available there, correct?
Yes.
Or is it on Vimeo? I can't remember.
Oh, wait.
You know what? If you're look this way, if you're interested in that reaction, I'm 90% sure it's on either on our Patreon or Vimeo. Let us know in the comments and we'll send you the link. It'll
say in the document if it's there.
Yeah. But we did the album and we enjoyed it. So Robert Fripp is kind of like I'm talking on my butt, but he's worked with Brian Eno. He's kind of one of these guys. He's like a music guy.
Yeah.
So he's just that guy who's in the industry type guy. Okay. So that's all I kind of know about him. Just peripherally, I know that he exists and that he's an influence on a lot of bands from like David Bowie and all this stuff. Okay. So I think this performance is a live performance, and I think Toyah is singing or performing. They've done some YouTube stuff, which she's. Don't get mad at me, people on YouTube. I've seen some of their stuff on Instagram or YouTube.
They will anyways.
And she seems odd. She seems kind of odd, and she's always like, she wears like clothes that she falls out of her top. It's weird. I'm not even joking. People who know what I'm talking about. Well, it's not bad, but you know, for an older woman, it's okay. So
what is it? What is it, Ryan?
Nothing. It doesn't.
Can you say what it is?
All I know is that she's older and her chest is younger. Okay. If you know what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So this is a request from Richard H. He says here, this is a song from Robert Fripp, founder of King Crimson, and his wife Toyah. Hey, look at that. They do a boy song. So this is a David Bowie cover they're doing.
Oh, okay.
That featured Fripp. So at the time, I guess. So here we go. They're doing it live on stage. Where this is at the. This is recent too, by the way. This was like a recent performance. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, a recent live performance. So let's do it. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 1977, Eno and David Bowie contacted my husband and they said, come to Berlin and create music with us.
See, I told you she's a little bit odd. I don't mean that's a bad thing, but she's just eccentric and odd. Like I've seen some of their
pretty cool to me.
No, okay.
Let's see if she gets.
I'll just have to send you some videos that they've done. I think it's through Instagram or something. It's just if you didn't know who they were, you'd be like, "Who are these two baddie old people?" It's weird. I'm being serious. They might be extremely talented, but doesn't mean they're not weird. And we're all weird, right? We're weird. Oh, well, we know this song, of course.
Oh, yeah.
So that was him on the guitar for that song. Okay, cool. That's him there. It's Robert Fripp there. She takes care of herself. What?
Okay, what are your thoughts on that?
What do you mean? What are my thoughts on that? Why do you say it like that? What's going on here?
You go first.
Oh, I think this is it.
Now don't you wait or hesitate. Let's leave before they raise the fucking rain. All right now, baby,
stop.
it's an all.
That's available on YouTube, by the way. This is what I told you. I told you if you were to see the, I told. Let me continue. So you could avert your eyes. Don't worry. There's no nudity. She's just.
I'm not thinking there is.
But this is what I'm talking about. I told you.
I don't want to see the partial.
All right now, all right now, baby, it's an all right now.
No, you're wrecking my.
Okay. So what are your
What
thoughts
is he
again?
doing there?
Okay, so I
I
wasn't
wanted you to
joking.
start.
I just
I
pulled
wanted
out a
you to
random
start.
video that I was saying, like I've seen them on like the Instagram and the YouTubes, popping up on my feeds. I'm like, what? I told you. That was a very reserved performance we saw on stage because that's not what's on their channel. I told you she's always falling out of her clothes on YouTube. I told you she's 65 and those things are 20 and her face is 12. Okay, so what? Her lips are 5. Okay, so
I can't.
what?
Please, you start first.
What can't? What?
Just no. You just.
It's a mystery.
I'm sorry, Richard.
Well,
We'll see you on the next one. No. Yeah, no. I can't stop there. I can't stop there.
No.
I can't stop
okay. I mean, okay. Look, I told you this was a reserved performance. So because you're like, oh, like she's normal to me. Okay, well, I told you that was a reserved performance from Toyah. Okay. Look, Robert Fripp is a legend, and that doesn't take anything. I don't know who this Toyah. Apparently, she is labeled as a singer. You know, I think Fripp would just let his wife do whatever she wants. Obviously, I mean, he gets to play with those every night. So, hey, bless his heart. Bless his heart. Okay. King Crimson royalties paid for those things. Okay, so Nathan, the point is, it's okay. This will be blocked on YouTube anyway. It doesn't matter.
It's so true. It's not gonna make it.
So Robert Fripp's guitar playing that song was really cool to see. It's cool to see the guy that did this in 1977. All these years later, he's obviously very accomplished. Obviously, I'm not saying that. So it's cool to see him, the legend Robert Fripp, do this kind of stuff on stage. I have a hard time with Toyah. Look, I'm just being honest. It could have. I just.
Well,
she did okay. It was an acceptable singing job. It was acceptable, but look, nobody's David Bowie. We get that, so it's not her fault. It's hard to be David. But yeah, I mean,
well, okay. Let me say this. I've heard covers of that song that I think are phenomenal. That I think are on par, and I dare say it, better than David Bowie. But
yeah, I might have to edit that out. Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
Well, no, I mean, like that pay homage to David Bowie in a way that, like, and I always say this about a great cover is if a person does a great job of the song, but they kind of make it their own a little bit, and they have like a
Who's the band that made a big hit out of that? Well, who was that again? I forget who that was. Yeah, Matchbox 20. No, it wasn't them. Was it? No, something like that. Some band like that.
Yeah, and they made it.
They did a great job. They did a good job. But whoever that was,
remember who's that,
2000 or 2001 or something.
Yeah, I felt like that was her trying a little too hard to emulate David Bowie, and that's fine. Right? Not my thing. But I do like. I agree with you, Robert Fripp. I loved his guitar playing. It's cool to see these. At the end of the day, these are old folks trying to like make the best of their final years here, and I would say in a way like her energy reminded me a little bit of you're gonna laugh at Dolly Parton. just her, not her mannerisms so much, but her confidence. Yeah. Maybe the wallflowers. I think that
The
is
wall.
right.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Bob Dylan's son, by the way. Is the wallflower singer.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
if I remember correctly. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, just her confidence just seems very, she's got a similar amount of confidence. I have a ton of respect for Dolly Parton and her, just like, she's a hard worker overall. And I'm not saying that whatever her name is, Toyah isn't,
Toyah.
but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you see Dolly Parton's new shoes, by the way?
Oh, here it comes.
Did you see Dolly Parton's new shoes that she bought? Neither is she.
You told me this joke when we were 12 years old.
Speaking of a hard worker, after Dolly Parton has a hard workout, they called the sweat on her chest Mountain Dew. Okay, so Nathan, let's move on. Would you like? We have to move on. You ready?
All right. I'm ready. Okay, thanks everybody. I'm sorry, Richard. If you didn't like our response, there is a possibility of refunds.
Yes.
You just have to fill out our multiple forms and send it to our to Ellie. Stop. Thanks everybody. We'll see you in the next one.